how to add an evaluation in Kinnser. So Kinnser is our other documentation software in addition to HCNet. It functions a little bit differently, but it still is very user-friendly. So what we're going to do first is log in. And our office should have already given you a login name, a username and password. And so we're going to log in under Kevin Durant PT, put in our password here. And this is the first page that you should see whenever you enter the site. If for some reason it doesn't initially come to this page, how to get here, how to get to your hotbox, you click Go To, Hotbox, and then you'll see this page. So how Kinnser differs from HCNet is we do all the scheduling for you. So right now we're looking at a PT evaluation for patient Russell Westbrook. So our office has already scheduled this evaluation to you. Okay, so if you had 10 evaluations scheduled to you, you would see 10 different names here with PT evaluation right beside them. And so that means they're obviously a pending eval for you. So how to get information on Russell. You click Go To right here. We'll click My Patients. Click on patient Russell Westbrook. Here we come to this calendar. We'll click on View, Patient Profile. So, as we see here, we have the address, the phone number, the date of birth, the agency. So we're working with OKC Thunder Home Health Agency. The diagnosis, the primary clinician, which is me, Kevin Durant. And looks like that's all the major information. So that's how we find the information, and then we'll obviously contact them with this phone number. So we'll step out. So we'll go back to our hotbox here. So to document the evaluation is pretty self-explanatory. One thing we got to do here is just click on the visit, and then you are going to fill out all this information. Okay. And so just imagine, I'm not going to fill it out today, but you're going to put the date here, fill out time in, time out, medical diagnosis, PT diagnosis, all of these comment boxes here. You're going to manually type the patient goals. Homebound, yes, and here's why. We keep on going down. All this you're going to fill out. Okay, all the vital signs we need. All these physical assessments. Here's a section for pain. Here's a section for range of motion. Here's a section for function. DME. Here's your assessment. This is where you write your assessment, obviously. And another place to write your goals. You always want to include a time frame. So this goal will be met in 2 weeks, 4 weeks, 8 weeks, whatever you want to assign. Usually we like you to write a couple long-term goals and a couple short-term goals. You have your treatment plan here, also an additional comment box, care coordination. If we keep on scrolling down, this will pre-populate your cert period. So you will know what your cert period is. You can also pull up a calendar and kind of see where you're at as well. And you always want to include the frequency you're going to assign for the eval, in addition to the effective date. And if you have any questions on what frequency and effective date are, please reference the videos that are also out there that go over these. And then obviously the discharge plan. So you do have the option to save as a template. Okay, and you can write general deconditioning template. And so whenever you get another patient who has a comparable presentation, you can access this template. There should be a way to access it here at the top, and so it'll pre-fill some of this information for you. So finally, what you're going to do, you're going to put in your signature. And if you're, let's say that you're not quite done, but you just want to save everything you have currently written, well, you obviously push save. Must be a time in, time out, so let's put that in there. So you can push save right here. And as you see, it saves all the information. So once I go out of my hotbox, you can see this is saved. Now it's not completed yet. So you can obviously go back and finish your documentation. So let's say, all right, now I want to finish my documentation. I've got more time. So just imagine all this information is filled out. Well, then what you need to do, you put in your electronic signature, and then you submit it. And once it's submitted, you see it is gone from this hotbox, and so that means your note is done. So if you have nothing in your hotbox here, that means you have nothing to document. So that's how you put in an eval. Hope it helped.